Hello everybody, General here today, and we're in for another episode, of course, of how to make a magenta stained glass. How do we do that? Well, that's what this video is for. So stay tuned. So first of all, guys, what we're going to be needing is a crafting table, of course. So we're going to step outside of our house, and we're going to need wood for the crafting table. Now, we see lots of wood here because we see lots of trees, and when we come back in here, well, then what we're going to be doing is placing the wood that we've acquired, can be any wood, and we're going to get what's called planks. Now with planks, it can also be any planks, all right? And we're going to be making our crafting table, which is right there. Into our crafting table, first of all, we're going to be needing cobblestone, which comes from mining stone. So breaking through stone as you're looking for other elements like iron ore, coal ore, and copper ore. And we're going to be needing coal that comes from your coal ore to power the furnace, which is what we're making with our cobblestone. So there we go. So now we have our furnace and our coal. We come in here, we place our coal there. We're going to need sand, by the way, which is found in deserts or near large bodies of water, or like seas, lakes, rivers, and that's going to cook it into what's called glass, right? So now we come back into our crafting table, and now the interesting part starts. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is magenta is made from purple and pink, or sometimes just from flowers straight up. So for example, lila gives you magenta instantly. But if you want to make it the other way, you're going to need pink dye. That comes from things like the peony, and it also comes from what's the red and white. So if you place your rose bush or your poppy or your beetroot, they all give you red dye right here, and that's what you use to make your pink, right? So now what you're going to be doing, guys, is you're going to be placing those together. So if you place your red and your where is it? Purple and your, I'm so sorry, guys. The reason you're gonna be needing red dye is actually because with the magenta, to be able to make it, you're gonna need also another way to be able to do it is with purple. So it'll make more sense if I show you. So if we go purple and blue, right? Purple and blue dye. So blue dye comes from cornflower and lapis lazuli. We're gonna get purple. Keep in mind why I'm saying purple, because we need purple to be able to make magenta, right, as well. So one way to make it is, now that we've got purple, and we've also got our where's pink right here, we're gonna get magenta. That's one way. So keep in mind why I said red, using red in this example. And the other way is just straight up using a flower, which is like the lilac flower. Same thing pretty much, you know. So now we're gonna get straight into actually making it. So now we're gonna place glass all around it like so. And then we're going to be placing our magenta right at the center for our magenta stained glass. So now we're going to place our magenta over here. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves what we joined this video for, our magenta glass. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this video of how to make magenta glass. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and of course, most important, subscribe to first of all get notified about more contents like this that I make. But second, to also give me the strength and motivation I need to keep making more contents like this. Have a nice one, everyone. Ciao.